Hey everyone, okay, in today's tutorial I'm going to show you how to get a flushed shimmering cheek. And this follows on from the brow that we did and the eyelashes. And I love this technique because it's a sandwiching technique, and we're using the shimmer and the matte and the shimmer and the matte to create this really beautiful look. So I'm going to use a blusher from BOBBI Brown. I think for this one I'm going to be using Apricot, which is this middle shade here. And I'm also going to use a loose shimmer powder. And I'm going to use Broadway by Artist Couture. So what we want to do with this is make this area of the cheek look really, really beautiful, but in a sandwiched effect. So the first thing we're going to do is take a little bit of the blusher, and I like to apply it right here to the cheekbone. So I'm going to just kind of swoop it here and then just do a circular kind of motion. So you just want to, so with a clean brush, make sure you don't have too much on, okay? So you want to now put a layer of shimmer over this blusher, and you want to apply the shimmer all over the entire blusher, so not on the cheekbone where you put that blusher. So I'm going to then apply this all over the areas that I just put that blusher on. Now I'm going to knock off anything that's on the back of that original blusher brush, and I'm going to blend this in. And we're not done, so don't worry. So now the blusher and the bronzer and the highlighter are lying on top of each other, which is lovely. Now I'm going to repeat that process, and then we're going to do something different. So I'm just going to make sure there's not too much on there. And again, in that same area. And again, we're going to just go in with a little touch of the highlighter. So just a little bit again, all over those areas that we applied that blusher. Now knock off again and work it into the skin. So you shouldn't be able to see where the blusher starts and the highlighter starts. It should all mix into one. So now that you're positively glowing, what I want you to do is take a little bit of loose powder and take it onto that same blusher brush. Don't use too much. And now what I want you to do is, first of all, go around the edge. So I want you to go around the edge that you flushed, all around there. So buff in the edges. Now take a little bit more and really just kind of dust it off. Now I want you to go over that, but with real delicacy, okay? So just really gently slide all of this loose powder, but very kindly, over everything you've just done. Now that may sound strange, right? Because you want to be shimmering, but what this does is it does two things. It stops it being overpowering, so it stops it being too Instagrammy. But at the same time, everything then starts to blend in. And when you take a photograph with this kind of technique, you get this incredible starburst effect that comes through. So as the light hits this area, it's like this starburst effect takes on, and it's like everything is coming from the skin, from within the skin, and pushing out here. And that's what makes this technique really pretty. So just to reiterate, you want a couple layers of blusher, a couple layers of highlighter sandwiched between each other. You want to blend the edges of the flush. And then you want to take a loose powder and just very lightly, and really, you're going delicately over it, over the entire area. And that will give you this incredible, beautiful kind of flushed effect to the cheek. And that's how I like to do a shimmering, beautiful starburst effect cheek. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.